Hello, my beloveds. And what a beautiful week we're having. I'm coming here live inside a garden, the Interfaith Garden, the medieval vegetable garden inside the Glastonbury Abbey. And I just really wanted to share some love and some activation and send you the codes of the ancient mysteries. Talk a little bit about what's happening in the energy fields. If you've noticed, we've had tons and tons of earthquakes, heat waves, storms, Schumann resonance off the charts. And now we're in the full moon portal of Capricorn. And we're still just after the solstice, so the days are really long and really, beautiful and hot. And so there's light codes, there's been solar activity, there's been energetic shifts and changes. And as we get into July, astrologers have been talking about this portal for a very long time. So a lot's happening right now. Mars is changing signs. You have Jupiter changing signs, which happens once a year, and it hasn't been in Leo for 12 years. So I believe it's today, might be tomorrow, but Jupiter is moving into Leo, and so that's going to be the sign of expansion, moving into Leo, which is a fire sign and a fire year. It's a fire horse year, and so we're going to see that ignition. You're going to see some big conjunctions happening in the next week, the next month. And of course we have the full moon of Illumination. So what is the mirror? We've been sitting at the mirror pool at the Chalicewell Gardens. And what is it you're mirroring? What do you have to really step into? What do you have to let go of? What is being called for you with this change? What's really happening for you, to you, through you? What's being called for? How do you stop people pleasing and choose yourself? How do you recognize you're enough? How do you realize you're already worthy and deserving? How do you step into the alignment? These are all the reflections that are coming back to us right now. And it's up to us. And we've been doing the work of connecting into the earth grids. If you don't know, Glastonbury is where the Mary Magdalene line and the St. Michael's line meet. Yesterday we were on Bride's Mound, working with the energy of grief. We were at the Glastonbury tour in the Apple Grove, recognizing that the veil is truly thin between the world of here and magic. Now we're at the Glastonbury Abbey, where all things unite, the mists of Avalon and all of that. But more importantly, just that faith has been held here for thousands of years, right here. And so I ask you to hold faith. I ask you to step in this full moon. Step into who you are, who you're becoming, who you want to be, what you're holding, what codes have been asked for that only you can bring forward. We were talking about what each of us, this mission on earth, what is each of us bringing to the table. So I invite you to think about that. What are you bringing to the future table? This table is a round table, right? The Knights of the Shining Armor had a round table because everyone has a place at the table. What are you bringing to the table? What are you sharing as this new world? And it's interesting because I've been thinking about this. Everybody, we were together all day. We've been in deep work for days on this pilgrimage, and I just sent everybody off to do their own work. And so I've been sitting here, and what I wanted to come on and share was that as many years ago, the mists of magic and the veil between the worlds parted us from magic, separated us from magic. I believe that they are parting again, and we are recognizing as we move into 5D, as we move into higher frequencies, as we change energetically. This is the time. This is the time where the magic is returning. And it's changing, and it's changing to new places, and it's changing within you. And you can never be who you've been before. You are here now. And how do you step into that wisdom? How do you recognize everything you've already done is actually a lesson? That moment is when you truly step in, right? When you see the wisdom of everything is a lesson, and the gratitude of everything is possible. And the deepest way of connecting is through the breath of life. Like, as the air is moving right now, we've found many feathers today. Many feathers today. Yesterday we've had crows and birds, and all the birds, swans. What is the transformation? What is the breath of life? What is the wisdom? I ask you instead of tell you, because the face is here, the face is yours. So off in that distance, there's the cathedral. Off in that distance, there's the Glastonbury church. Off over there, there's the oldest kitchen. And it's made out of stone, but stone also moves. But the ground beneath us, it's real. It's here. It's alive. Our body is alive. The earth is alive. The wind and nature is alive. You are alive, and you're here in this moment. So what does this full moon in Capricorn reflect back to you? What does it illuminate? Just connect and receive the codes of remembrance, the codes of awakening, the codes of peace, the codes of calm. Whatever it is you need, take some. If you've lost hope, take some of mine. If you've lost your way, let this moon shine some light on it. If you forgot to shine, let yourself shine. This is where we are. So I wanted to take a moment in this beautiful garden to share that with you, my love, my beloved. I love you, and have yourself a magical week. Have yourself a magical moon, and let yourself, whatever it is, be blessed. Recognize your blessings. Be in gratitude, and allow the unfurling of the past and the becoming, and the allowing and the receiving. I love you.